Scott here from Edge Specialist Advice Network. We're partway through doing our series in relation to the idea of a hybrid version of living overseas in retirement, so that you can stretch your retirement dollar further and elevate the quality of life you'll actually be receiving, food, health, lifestyle, community, all those things. One of the questions that's come through, and it's a very good question, is like, oh Scott, I kind of like to be near my doctor. I just, I've got a tricky heart, or my back always plays up, or I've got gout or something. And I'm just scared about going overseas because, I've heard from, that, the medical system over there, I've seen the movies, it's dirty, it's horrible, it's incompetent. I'm just too scared. I like going to my GP now and all those sort of things. And I'm like, well, first off, it's actually quite an ignorant view. I hate to say it. It just is. All that means to me is that person has never actually gone to a hospital overseas in certain countries. Look, I'm not talking about being in Sudan. We're talking about the countries that we've identified that might suit some people, and there's plenty of them. We've just picked a couple because it makes it easy and narrows it down for some people. In Southeast Asia, the hospital systems are amazing. They're high quality. I would say that most of them are better than the ones I would see in Australia. So sorry for all those medical professionals out there who watch watch my videos and all that sort of stuff. However, I think deep down you might know it's true. Every time we've been to hospitals or medical centres overseas, they've been just super quality. I can't think of any of the private hospitals in Toowoomba that would supersede them. To me, the medical and dental and surgeries and things overseas are really high quality. And you go, okay, Scott, well, they're high quality, but it isn't the same system. I can't use my Medicare card overseas. You are correct. No, that is correct. You'll need an insurance policy that will cover just anything. So if you need open heart surgery overseas, if something happened to you and you were there, then your surgery would cover that. And those sort of insurance policies are plentiful and they're easy to find, and you can do comparisons and all that sort of stuff. I've seen some ranging from $500 a month to maybe $750 a month Australian for really pretty much covering just about anything. You might have some gaps in there, like what they call deductibles. So overseas, when you get insurance policies overseas, there's deductibles. Like you might, if something costs $10,000, you might have to pay the first $500. They're like the excess on your vehicle insurance. It's very much the same. So you're right. You're not getting that everything is super free. But even though I go to the doctor today, nothing's free. Like even when someone swipes a Medicare card, I'm still seeing $50 leave their bank account. To go see a doctor, to get a referral, to see the specialist who I've identified I wanted to see, he didn't even know, but he gets paid to write a letter. That system isn't overseas. You can normally go straight to a specialist. You cut out the middleman. But here's my thoughts on that sort of thing. So if you said but look, I like my GP and I like some things. Well, the situation I'm advocating for certain people who it suits is 3 months to 6 months overseas, so 6 months to 9 months in Australia. So that's 9 months of swiping your Medicare card and doing all the things you got to do, doing all your regular checkups and that sort of stuff if you didn't want to pay deductibles overseas. But if something happened to you or you needed to go to the doctor overseas, the quality is really, really high and you've got that insurance policy that looks after you, right? So for me, people who are scared of using medical systems in countries like in Southeast Asia or even in Central America don't realise how high quality they are. And then it really comes down to cost. Yes, I would always advise you having a medical insurance policy. It comes down to cost. You've got to factor that in. But overall, because your lifestyle is so cheap overseas and potentially you're Airbnb your house out, I still think you're well ahead on your lifestyle. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to touch base on that because I've seen that come through with a comment, and I wanted to dispel that myth and put to bed some of the fears around that. Obviously, you can go check it out. You know what? Go on a holiday and do an investigation to it. Go on a 3-week holiday over to Cambodia or Thailand or Central America, and go and talk to some of the hospitals. Go and talk to some of the doctors. Go and feel it out. If that's your fear, if this is what's stopping you from living a better lifestyle, now part-time overseas, part-time mostly Australia, well, maybe you should do that. Put your mind at ease. Anyway, that's enough from me, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Remember, life is a family sport. Give yours an edge. See ya.